A Nigerian Instagram celebrity who was arrested on multiple fraud charges for...
Nobody is talking about Hushpuppi right now. Hushpuppi was sentenced to 11 years imprisonment after his case was decided in California, US. And that was an interesting story then. But now, nobody seems to be talking about it. Hushpuppi used to be the rave of the moment on social media. After gaining up to about 2.5 million followers on Instagram, this guy was the rave of the moment at that time. Not until he was arrested in Dubai and extradited to US sometimes in June 2020. I think I have to talk about the story, and this is gaining some impact on Nigerian young hustlers out there. That is what we need to understand about a big story. Before I jump right in, I want to say thank you for watching my videos. Thank you for the love so far. If you are new here, you can click the subscribe button below and the bell notification icon to always get notifications each time we upload our videos. Hushpuppi, who is serving a 140 months imprisonment, was ordered to pay about $30 million as a restitution to those people he scammed. And that is what some people are not really comfortable with, because they believe that Hushpuppi cannot really pay that money because he spent most of the money on flexing and enjoying himself. But later on, a revelation about Hushpuppi came out, in defense of Hushpuppi, that yes, he spent most of the money helping the poor and then building a church, school and the rest, and having agricultural farm in Ghana. I think that was all built up for Hushpuppi's defense, and he was tagged the best toilet washer in prison. And that is another angle a lot of people are looking at, because he used those to plead bargain and to help reduce his jail term. I think they actually played out well. He was given about 11 years, and that he spent 2 years already. But right now, I would say he spent over 3 to 4 years already, and people are really getting to understand Hushpuppi may come out anytime soon. Based on the legal terms, they kind of understand that if he is of good character in jail, he may get his jail term drastically reduced. That is what we are getting to understand. And he's helping the FBI to track down a lot of people. No wonder some certain Yahoo boys are being busted daily in Nigeria by FBI. That is what you need to understand about the whole story. Hushpuppi also admitted in his plea agreement to conspiring with others to defraud an individual in Qatar who sought a loan of $15 million to build a school. In this agreement, he actually said that yes, we attempted scamming this guy of $1.1 million in Qatar who sought for a loan to build a school. I think that is another kind of sad story about Hushpuppi. And the downfall of Hushpuppi is one thing a lot of people didn't expect at that time. Remember that Hushpuppi had cases or had conflict with the likes of Timaya, the likes of Fino and Olamide, and they made a song called Teleperson, and Hushpuppi could not listen to them. After few months of that song, he was arrested and then extradited to US. In his plea bargain, he further admitted to several other cyber and business email compromise schemes that cumulatively caused more than $24 million losses in the US Justice Department said. Beyond his guilty pleas accepted by the court, he was linked to more large-scale scams and frauds. The FBI said he was linked to financial schemes involving North Korean hackers. Abbas, Hushpuppi, was also implicated in a fake scam on an unidentified English Premier League club. That fake scam was in the tune of £100 million. There are several kind of revelations about Hushpuppi, including his family he long time abandoned. I think we need to understand that Hushpuppi's case has been a sensitive one, and a lot of people in Nigeria decided to distance themselves away from Hushpuppi. And a super cop in Nigeria got himself messed up in that case. That is a person of Abba Kyari. This guy used to be a super police officer, but until the case of Abba Kyari case of Hushpuppi, he was one of the best police officers in the nation. Now he has been dismissed and people are really attesting to that. The Justice Department said that US has charged North Korean hackers with committing the bank cyber heist in Malta and alleged that those funds were destined for the Korean government. Abbas has admitted that the intended loss with respect to the Malta's bank was approximately $14.7 million. The hack in 2019 caused chaos on the island of Malta, where payment system shut down as Abbas attempted to move $13 million through Bank of Valletta. Despite his guilty plea and flash lifestyle, Abbas denied personally making millions as prosecutor had alleged. The story of Hushpuppi started from being a Yahoo boy to being a BEC scammer. That is something you need to understand about the whole thing. What is the meaning of BEC? BEC means business email compromise, and that actually earned Hushpuppi a kind of luxury living in Dubai. A BBC Africa investigation found out that Abbas originally came from a poor area north of Lagos, Nigeria, with a mother who worked in a market and a taxi driver father. It reported that he started out his fraudulent lifestyle as a Yahoo boy, a Nigerian term for a hustler who spams web users with spurious requests for loans, cash transfers, and even attempts at romance. Abbas later scams using a technique known as business email compromise, BEC, where he made a lot of figures. On the story of Hushpuppi, I think a lot of people are getting to understand it now. And somehow I got a friend who asked me what will become of Hushpuppi after his jail term. That is another thing we need to ponder about, because people believe that Hushpuppi never invested in people and never invested physically in businesses and around countries. But some other persons believe that Hushpuppi is stashing out some millions of dollars out there, and some nations are really helping him to protect that money. No wonder he pleaded, "I didn't make millions from the scam I actually did," like what is being reported. Many of his friends came out to celebrate him on his birthday, saying that Hushpuppi actually impacted in their lives, and that is something you need to understand. Hushpuppi was arrested alongside his friends and a particular close friend called Woodbury. What is the case of Woodbury? There was a particular report, and that was denied by the US government at the time, that Hushpuppi was still scamming people while in jail. Is somebody using the name Hushpuppi to scam people? That is what we need to answer at a point like this. Before I dive off, I want to say thank you guys for watching our videos, and thank you for the love so far. If you are new here, you can click the subscribe button below and the bell notification icon to always get notifications each time we upload our videos.